Arsenal enjoyed a fantastic 2025 and will be hoping it has set them up for an even better 2026. Mikel Arteta has seen his side start the new year at the summit of the Premier League. Sign up for the Arsenal newsletter. Thank you. Mikel Arteta will be happy with many of his players' credit. Getty. The Gunners are the favourites to lift the title at the end of the season and end their 23-year wait to be champions of England again. However, some players have made far bigger contributions to the club's progress than others. SunSport's Simon Collings has rated the Arsenal players for their efforts in 2025. Goalkeepers. David Raya 8/10. Read more on Arsenal. Protected by a brilliant defense, but he is a calming influence and has stepped up in big moments. His save to deny Brighton winger Yankuba Minteh the other week underlines how he is a world-class goalkeeper now. Kepa 6/10. Made just 3 appearances, all in the Carabao Cup, so it is hard to judge him. Most read in football. Best free bets and betting sign-up offers. The hero in the penalty shootout as Arsenal beat Crystal Palace in the quarter-finals. Defenders. Ben White 6/10. Struggled for fitness. Finally got going about a month ago and looked like his old self by linking up on the right flank with Bukayo Saka. But then he was struck down by injury, again. Christian Mosquera 7/10. Arrived in the summer and looks like a bargain in today's transfer market. Comfortable on the ball and strong when defending in one-on-one situations. Gives Arsenal genuine cover for William Saliba. Gabriel 8/10. If he had not got injured and missed 6 weeks, his rating would be higher. Such a threat from set pieces, however he is a rock at the back as well. Utterly dominant at both ends of the pitch. Gabriel Magalhaes could have been rated even higher credit. Getty. Jerian Timber 9/10. A contender for Arsenal's player of the season and now arguably the best right back in the Premier League. A ferocious defender and has added an attacking threat to his game. Has 3 goals and the same number of assists. Miles Lewis-Skelly 6/10. Had a difficult season. Lost his place in the Arsenal team and the England squad. Still so young, though, and clearly developing as a player. Fighting for a spot in the side will do him good. Piero Hincapié 7/10. A slow start due to injury, but starting to hit his stride now. Looks a decent option at left back and in the heart of defense. Covered well for Gabriel during his injury absence. Piero Hincapié joined in the summer from Bayer Leverkusen credit. Getty. Riccardo Calafiori 8/10. Has put an injury-hit first season behind him to shine this term. Locked down the left-back spot in the team, which looked like it was going to be Lewis-Skelly's. Great going forward and has 3 assists. William Saliba 8/10. A Rolls-Royce of a defender. Oozes composure and Arsenal will be delighted he has signed a new contract. The partnership he has created with Gabriel is perhaps the best centre-back pairing in Europe. Midfielders. Christian Norgard 5/10. Used in Carabao Cup games and the odd Champions League clash, but still yet to start a Premier League match for Arsenal. Does not look like genuine competition for Martin Zubimendi at the base of midfield. Declan Rice 9/10. Been a monster in the middle of the park. Gone up a level from last season, which is say something. Probably Arsenal's best player and has been talked about as a contender for the Ballon d'Or. Declan Rice has been near perfect for the Gunners' credit. Reuters. Ethan Nwaneri 5/10. Started just 3 games all season, the same number as backup goalkeeper Kepa. Had the odd bright moment and has been sharp in cameos. Looks in need of a loan and the chance to make his mark. Martin Odegaard 7/10, dogged by injury in the first part of the season. Come back with the point to prove and has been excellent in recent weeks. Stepped up and showing people why he is Arsenal's captain. Martin Zubimendi 8/10, one of the signings of the summer across the whole Premier League. Has taken no time to adapt to English football and is bossing games from the base of midfield. Taken Arsenal's midfield to a new level. Mikel Merino 7/10. A bit like last season, his best performances have come when filling in up front. A steady and reliable performer, he has become a part of Arsenal's leadership group this season, too. Often an unsung hero, Mikel Merino has played in multiple roles for the Gunners' credit. Getty. Forwards. Bukayo Saka 7/10. Flashes of brilliance, but it feels like there is more to come during the second half of the season. Scored 7 goals and chipped in with 3 assists. Leandro Trossard is the only Arsenal player to be directly involved in more goals this season. Eberechi's 6/10. No one will forget his stunning hat-trick against Tottenham, however there has not been much more to shout about beyond that. Still seems to be finding his feet and it's unclear exactly how he fits into Mikel Arteta's system. Gabriel Jesus 6/10. Returned from a serious knee injury with fire in his belly. Looks sharp and ready to fight for his place in the team. Could have a vital role to play in the title race during the closing stages. Gabriel Martinelli 7/10. The Brazilian's best performances have come in the Champions League, where he scored in 5 consecutive matches. Been a threat off the bench in the Premier League as well, fulfilling his role as one of Arteta's finishers. Gabriel Martinelli impressed in Europe credit. Reuters. Kai Havertz, N.A. played just once this season after injuring his knee in the opening game of the campaign. Back fit now and ready to make an impact. Will fancy his chances of becoming Arsenal's first choice number 9 for the rest of the season. Leandro Trossard 8/10. Linked with a move in the summer, but he has been Arsenal's best attacker this season. Scored 7 goals and contributed 6 assists, too. Left wing is the most competitive area in the squad, but the Belgian has locked it down. Max Daumann 6/10. Only just turned 16 and he has already made 5 appearances for Arsenal. Became the youngest player in Champions League history when he came off the bench in Prague in November. Injury has stopped him playing more. Noni Madueke 7/10. been electric at times and has finally solved Arsenal's problem of having no backup for Saka. Shown he can be an option on the left flank as well and will have an important role to play this season. Victor Gyokeres 5/10 arrived to great fanfare, but has so far failed to deliver. Recommended stories. An injury in November halted his progress, when the Swede appeared to be just hitting his stride. Place in the team looks under real threat now Havertz and Jesus are fit. Victor Gyokeres has been underwhelming since joining the club. Credit. Getty.